Okay, now today on how to shower your dog. Okay, basically, very basic how to shower your dog. Okay, so we already prepared the bathroom. Okay, we've got a towel on standby. We have got 2 towels right over here on standby. Okay, and right over there we got a hair dryer. We've got short pin comb. We got long pin comb. These are the basic stuff that you need. Nothing fancy. I mean, the rest of it is like, you know, whatever, big blow dryer, conditioner, whatever chemicals and herbs and stuff that you want to do. Remember, it's a shower. You're not trying to cook your dog. Okay, so first what's going to happen, we're going to go in there and then we're going to get some water going on. We're going to put some soap and start lathering. So the whole idea is use your fingernails, all right? And remember, it's figure of 8. See? 8. Okay? So, see that? Figure of 8. I'm going in an 8. So later on, when you see me scrubbing him and everything, all right, that's what it is. Figure of 8. All right, that's 1. And then after that, number 2 is on the, especially at the ear part, right? Okay, you don't want the, example, if this is the ear, you don't want water going in, right? This will cause a lot of infection and stuff like that. So what you want to do is use your palm, cover the ear, okay, as you spray water across. Not squeeze the head, but just cover the ear as you spray water on top of him. So you will see all that later as I'm showering him. All right? Tokyo boy! Tokyo! Come! Tokyo! Come! Come on! Hey! Come! Tokyo! Come! Suckerized. All right. So first and foremost, water. Obviously, before you spray the dog, make sure that you test it yourself. The last thing you want to do is scorch his skin. That's not going to be fun. So what's going to happen? Just going to put my hand, let it run for a while. Now, if you have your own dog at home, this is what you normally do. All right. We have a little stool here, and that's what I'm sitting on. Oh, it feels a bit too warm. That's why a bit of adjustment. Obviously, make sure that there's no smoke coming out. Remember, you just want to shower your dog, not cook him. So, first and foremost, what's going to happen? Very, very generously. Now, remember when I said earlier on, put your hand right over here by his head. Right? Cover his ears down as you spray him so that the water doesn't flood in. Now, Tokyo over here is a Pomeranian. He's very thick coat. So, when we shower him, yeah, see? Look at that. The water really takes a bit of time to penetrate. There you go. All right. There you go. And then now we have this cooling all natural peppermint. There you go. Be a bit generous, okay? Be a bit generous at this part. All right, let it lather in. There you go. That's right. Okay, let it lather in. Try to get it everywhere, all right? Sometimes some shampoos are a little bit on the thicker side, so what you want to do is also pour on some water to dilute. There you go, wash my hand. All right. Like that. Just use the water to go across to dilute the thing a little bit so that it spreads better, okay? As you can tell, very, very thick coat, so that's why a lot. Yeah, obviously, in all hindsight, don't use the whole bottle. Don't use half the bottle, I mean, unless you have half left. And then for the underbelly, what you want to do is pour some on your hand, all right? Lather it around, go under, go around the chest, the neck, the legs, the bum, what sexy bum, and tail, don't forget, and paws, don't forget paws. You don't want to forget paws. All right? There we go. Yes, that's right. Now remember when I mentioned earlier on, figure of 8. So see, figure of 8, right? Now obviously for big dogs, figure of 8 will work a lot better because of the surface, but because he's a small boy, so sometimes, you know, just regular clawing would do. The thing about doing figure of 8 on a small dog like that, you put a lot of pressure on the lower hips, and it's the last thing you want to do because he's just a small boy. You know, you don't want to put too much pressure on him. especially on the lower hips. And if you want to put pressure up here, try to put one hand under and support him as much as you can. Yeah, example for his tail, see? One hand under, one hand over, just a scrub, yeah? Get all that, lather that all in, see? Oof. Yeah, Tokyo looks like cookie dough. Cookie dough. Cookie dough. Look at the cheeky face. Say hi, say cheese, cheese. That's what you spell like, cheese. Alright, there you go. Then spa day. Massage, 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 massage. Oh, the front. Oh, the front needs a little bit more. Go. Rub all that in. There you go. There you go. See that? Oof. And now, after you marinated the dog, you wrap him in aluminium foil and you throw him in the oven, 250 at 15 minutes until golden brown. I'm joking. Don't do that. No. Right. Now, we switch on the tap. And then our little friendo here. Look at the color of the water. Oof. Wow. I mean, ew. Now, because of his thick coat, the water retains quite a lot, alright? So, useful tip is, before you actually take him out of the shower, remember to try to squeeze out as much water as possible. Now, what's going to happen, I'm going to go for the underbelly right here. He's going to shake his head off. There you go. Shake it. There you go. Disgusting water. There you go. And then same. Now, we're going to wash his head right now. So see, one hand across both ears, like that. Big hand. And then just go across his head. See? So that minimizes the amount of water going into the ears. There you go. All right. Right there. See? Across his head. Just like that. See? One hand across. Shower. And then, there you go. If you do intend to cut the dog's hair or give him a trim yourself, wherever you are, if there are no groomers available, or if you just want to go do it yourself, it's absolutely fine. But really, I mean, my advice to you is, just when you're cutting the hair, just make sure that you put your fingers through like a comb before you actually cut, because the last thing you want to do is give him a nip on the skin. Yeah, that would hurt. I mean, it hurts us, it hurts them. So there you go. Now, there you go. Wash off all the soap. Use your hand. Okay, visually, like just physically feel if there's any more soap left. Yeah, you don't want to leave soap on the boy. Yes. He'll be such a good boy. Yeah, he's holding really still. Normally he'll be running all over the place. There we go. Oh, enjoying his little spa day. There you go. Yeah. Alright, now remember when I said earlier on, they have very, very thick coats. So what's going to happen, I'm just going to squeeze. Alright, now before we're taking him out and everything, we're just going to squeeze. Yeah, just like that. Remember, you just want to gently squeeze the fur. You don't want to squeeze the ears, and, squeeze the face, and like pinch it really hard. Just the fur. See, as I squish, see that? All that water. A little bit of a squeeze, just like that, under the belly. Alright, and then bring them up. Oh, and his paws. There you go. So much water. His paws. More paws. One more. Number four, Baba. There we go. And then, see, now that you're done with the shower, next thing is the cleaning up and combing. Take a regular towel, thick fur, big dogs, maybe a big beach towel. Yeah. Wrap him up until he looks like an Ewok. Congratulations, it's a boy. What's up? What's up? White teeth. White teeth. See? Now the flow is coming this way. So what you want to do is you want to go against the flow. Now remember, don't drag because then you will pull the skin, right? So what you want to do is just this, flick. See? Just like that, flick. Flick, 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 flick. Against. Good boy, good boy. You. Ah. And water, there you go. That's why you're shaking it off. There you go. Against the flow. Very good. There you go. Now, especially for thick-coated dogs, this area particularly here, between the ears, yeah, this is where it always gets entangled. So maybe focus more attention on that. Against the flow. There you go. Against the flow. Very good. Against the flow. Now, be very careful, especially when you're combing around the ears, because his eyeballs are really big, and that's why you don't want to scratch or injure or jam this thing into his eye. So be very, very careful, especially with the head region. Good boy, Tokyo. There we go. You shaking it off. Now, for the narrow head teeth, you want to go with the flow, right? So initially use this one, all right, to go against until he's almost dry, and then this one just to go with. As usual, do not jam the whole thing in and yank. What's going to happen is you're going to pull the skin and it's going to hurt. So just use the little fine teeth and go in a C motion like this. See? Just like that. See? He's enjoying it, I guess. Now, it may seem a little bit rough for us, okay, but for the dogs, most of the time they take it as a bit of a massage. As you can see, here's, besides the whole idea of water going in, he's actually kind of sort of enjoying himself. Aren't you? Say you are. Oi, come back here. We're not done yet. There we go. Good boy. Good boy. One sec. Come. Good boy. Watch your face. There we go. Yeah. Yep, whoever needed a floor rug, got one now. And then fine hairs with the flow, like that. See? Now, it's gonna compress first, and then yeah, once he starts shaking, he'll just puff up into a little ball. There you go. Look at that. Yeah. Shake it. Wow, you're welcome. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, punch in the bush. All right, are you ready to join an 80s rock band? There you go. Pop boy.